Alrighty, welcome back to the International Wealth Builders Association Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, Toya Tillett, here with my co-host, Dr. Sharon Barnes today. So we've been talking about our journey within our partnership over the years since we kind of got started for real in 2012. And so we were leaving out talking about kind of where we're going now, what our new directions have been. I know during the course of our partnership, I did obtain my broker's license because, once again, as we talked as partners, we needed to look for leverage and options and other ways that we can expand what it is that we really wanted to do and what our end goals were. So, Dr. Barnes pushed me to get my broker license. So I went ahead and did that because, I didn't really have any... I didn't have any real interest in doing it right then, but I was like, okay, I'll get the broker license so we could work it and, we could see how it would benefit us. And so we lined out all the benefits of what it would look like for me having my broker license for what we wanted to do. And I went ahead and went for it. Then I really didn't have any plans on opening a brokerage so soon, but it kind of fell into my lap, kind of just happened. And so here we are. I have my own brokerage now. I have 7 agents. Actually just signed one on a couple of weeks ago. So we have a new one.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I have 3 international sales agents that are also on the team as well. So that's pretty cool. I also have become an international sales agent course instructor. So that announcement was made today. I actually just saw that this morning. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, that's out there. Now the brand ambassador for Mexico. So we have our first Mexico investor tour coming up next month, May 25th through the 29th. So if anyone's interested, I'll give you my contact details at the end, and you can reach out to me and let me know. We're going to Cancun and Yucatan, which are, of course, the safest states, because I know we've all been hearing a lot about Mexico. So you definitely want to make sure you do your research and find out which areas are the safest and stick to those. And so that's what we're doing as far as with our development research is we're sticking within where the safest areas of Mexico will be and staying away from the others. All right. So, Dr. Barnes, what are you up to now? I know you're doing some fun stuff. So we've kind of taken the things that we've learned and we're incorporating it, especially with our commercial background, because we forgot to mention we specialize in commercial real estate. And within commercial real estate is development. And so Sharon has taken that a step further with doing...
the accessory dwelling unit.
So, I know y'all been hearing all the craze, and she is the expert on that. Like, she know about all the different laws that have come down, what you can do with your properties now. So I'll let her tell you guys a little bit more about the ADUs so while we have a little bit of time left.
Well, Toya, I'm so proud of you. You have really just taken that and gone. As I mentioned earlier, in our partnership and in the first segment, it was always about leveraging and having options. And when we started and I was pushing her to get the broker's license, it was like we had the investment company and you needed a broker for your investment deals. And we had other investors coming in, creating partnerships and so forth. And so we needed that brokerage. But in some situations, we also need the large brokers like Caldwell Banker. There are things when that is the best option because they have the best resource. And so as our partnership expanded and our businesses kind of took different paths as to what we became passionate about, I've remained with Caldwell Banker. So I've been with Caldwell Banker in Riverside since 2017.
Wow.
And yes.
It's been that long?
yes. So we were the S&L team. We were,
S&L, then we had to switch over to Barnes Tillett because of DRE regulations and everything.
So Latoya has the boutique brokerage and international development, and I have Caldwell Banker. That is a worldwide company and name. I work for one of the corporate branches, not just a franchise. And so in that, I have a lot of support and a lot of reach where I can help my community and my clients a lot better.
Yes.
And so staying there, I still, as a realtor, you are in business and you need to treat it like a business, not just an entrepreneur or just think I'm just a 1099. And so I was working on taking my business to the next level, and I was vice president of the Black Chamber of Commerce Inland Empire, and I had an offer to take a course to increase my business. So I did that, and they wanted me to focus on one aspect of real estate, and I was having the darndest time trying to think of putting myself in the box. And I happened
Right.
to be sitting next to a former client and a serial entrepreneur and a friend that became a friend over the years. And she said that her friend had gotten a job in Los Angeles with a company that was converting detached garages into accessory dwelling
Wow.
unit at no cost to the homeowner. And I got so
What?
excited because I'm like, that's what we need in the Inland Empire. This is what my
Mm-hmm.
community needs because we have the biggest lots, the smallest houses,
Right.
and we have the economic challenges. And so I
Mm-hmm.
started down the path of working with accessory dwelling units almost, it's probably going on 5 years now. It's been a
Yes.
while. And
Yes.
so it has really blossomed and now it's taken off. I am the founder and owner of ADU Advantage, where
Yay.
I offer a variety of services, consulting services on accessory dwelling unit, site plans on accessory dwelling unit,
Mm-hmm.
have a network of professionals to work with, whether you're converting a garage, building a detached ADU, or doing modular. And I'm just really
Yes.
excited because being a resource, working with people, and then helping them bring that project to a reality and changing the life of their family, getting that passive income, it
Mm-hmm.
just really excites me. And then we talked about investments earlier, and
Right.
so the fix and flips and stuff. It's hard to find deals in California.
It really is.
Yeah, and I think, area investor will really agree with that. But the accessory dwelling unit laws that's passed in California, I believe to the core of my heart that it is one of the best ways to leverage property that you
Mm-hmm.
already own and control, especially in California,
Yes.
because of the shortage. But this movement of accessory dwelling units is going across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Different states are in different phases. Some of them are using different names, and that's kind of the
Yes.
problem why there's a niche for me as a consultant or ADU specialist is
Mm-hmm.
because every city, every state, it changes. Every HOA,
Yes.
your Pacific lot, and so it's so many moving parts that there's a niche for someone like me to advise, to be a resource, and to hold some of the people's hand who need it so we
Yep.
can get from one side of the pond to the other.
Yes, exactly. And it's a beautiful thing. And I started working with a mentor and coach by the name of Dr. Tamika Bryant, and that's one of her main things is you have to niche down. Like real estate is just such a broad business. There's so many levels to it, and you just really have to find your niche and your angle that you can go in at. And she really preaches on that. And so one of the niches that actually kind of fell into my lap is international sales. And so she started the international sales agent program. So I went on ahead and went through that course. I became certified to sell international properties, really not knowing like, how am I really going to do this? Like, are people really interested in buying out of the country? Because I know everybody's kind of scared and they kind of have the stigma, but we have made a way to make it so easy and have done all the footwork for you to where it takes all the guesswork out of it. And like Sharon said earlier, it's hard to find deals in California. So what we've done is gone out to different countries and actually found deals where intermediate or beginning investors can get in at a reasonable price. You know, we got properties as low as $50,000. We had some condos in Ghana that sold for $50,000, and and you can do some creative financing plans. But one of the things I wanted to let you guys know tonight, actually at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be doing a workshop on international investing, a beginner's guide, and that is through the I3 Social Club. And you can find more information about that on meetup.com and type in I, like the letter I, 3, the number 3. Social Club, and you can register there so you can learn more as I go into detail about how you can start investing internationally. So I'll talk about how you can partner your way to success, how you can get into properties with creative financing plans or deferred financing plans where you only put down a reservation and then you make your payments over time, like every 3 months or so. Like I said, I'm the brand ambassador for Mexico, and we have a developer there that's offering 20-year financing, no credit check, no documentation needed. Okay, so that's definitely a good one. And then they also have it where you can purchase lots within their development to develop yourself and have your own little mini development inside of theirs where they'll do all the work for you. All you got to do is sell it. So these are some interesting things I'll be talking about tonight. So if you want to know more, again, go to meetup.com, search under I3 Social Club. Once again, that's the letter I, the number 3 Social Club, and look for the workshop. It's called International Investing Beginner's Guide. So I hope to see you all tonight. It is virtual, so it's not in person, so everyone can attend. It is open to the public. So come check it out so you can learn more about these international properties that we have. Also have a property right now. It's $99,000. Prices go up May 1st. So if you can jump in there with a reservation between today or tomorrow, you'll have instant equity when you wake up on May 1st. So I like to call that my instant equity properties.
Sounds great.
Yes. So Dr. Barnes, what's next for you after all of this?
The accessory dwelling unit is really blossoming out, kind of like a nice rosebud. It's taking off. I went to the ADU Academy that was held in California for the first time down in San Diego back in March. I am talking to the Academy and being certified as an instructor so that I can start certifying agents in California as ADU specialists and learn so much about how important real estate agents are in this industry that's moving forward. And I think they're the big niche for that education support. So I will be doing that, helping the agents, the real estate agents, learn more about accessory dwelling units so they can be prepared when it becomes more part of the regular transaction.
Awesome.
Also, it's combining, I think the accessory dwelling units combine my real estate residential experience and certification with the commercial, because that is development. You are developing, putting another home on a property. And then surprisingly, with some of my partners, I've been getting a number of calls for people who are walking into their office or who want, especially modular, and they're looking to buy land. So I am looking for people who are interested in selling their land, especially if it's residential. And everything in the Inland Empire, we are looking to put more accessory dwelling units on land. And with modular, they can do the main house and the ADU at the same time.
Oh, wow, really?
Okay, because the law basically says that you have to have the main structure in order for it to be an ADU.
Right.
But you can do it concurrently.
Really?
Yes.
So, like, you can literally walk into
an infill lot.
Property.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You guys hear that? Like, if you're not taking advantage of that, I don't know what you guys are doing out there. So I know recently, Dr. Barnes, you had access to that grant where they're going out the $40,000 for people to get started. So I know you did some work with that.
I did. I had a couple of clients that were able to get the $40,000 grant. They haven't renewed the grant now, but there are a lot of things coming that if you're really looking at accessory dwelling units up in Napa County, which is up north California, they have a forgivable grant where they are basically paying you to build the ADU. And we know once they have test cases throughout the state, it can be here in our backyard.
Nice.
So I am Dr. Sharon Barnes. I have several Facebook pages. One is ADU, Dr. Sharon Barnes, ADUs in real estate, and also under ADU Advantage. If you're interested in ADUs on any level, please plug into me. Let me know. I will be reaching out to certify real estate agents, and I am here to help anyone build or decide which type of ADU fits your property. And so you can reach me again at 909-652-1409. And again, just Google Dr. Sharon Barnes.
Awesome. So a little bit for me as we're getting ready to wrap up and get out of here. So if you want to know more about how you can attend one of our investment tours, we are in 9 countries right now as it stands. So if you want to know more about where we are, I'll just throw out a few. We are in the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Ghana, going to Guyana later on this year. So if you want to know more, reach out to me, 909-494-2280. Don't forget to check out meetup.com, I3 Social Club. Check out the workshop tonight to find out about all the countries we're in and how you can attend and how you can become an international sales agent with no real estate license required. All right. Look forward to talking to you all soon. Check me out tonight. Thank you, Dr. Sharon Barnes.
Thank you for having me.